Good morning, afternoon, evening, cuties. I hope you are vibing. I hope you guys are all well. Welcome back to my channel, emielle. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is my little lifestyle video, a video other than just my podcast, because yeah, even though I love my podcast, which if you don't know about it, you haven't heard about it, haven't watched it, I've just recently started it. It's called Forecasting Wellness. It's for all the wellness girlies. It's for anyone looking to know a bit more about the science behind wellness. And there's also a little twist of like weather mottos, weather metaphors, and maybe a little of science if you are interested in that. So it's always linked down in the description, and you'll be able to find the videos on my YouTube channel as well. This video is my meal prep with me on my Sunday, get my things organized with me. I didn't do like a daily vlog, but this is like mainly the food. I just wanted to have a chat to you guys about it in general and have a sit down bit to it, because otherwise the video will be really super short and I kind of want to add a bit more pizzazz into the video. I just wanted to tell you guys about my general diet, how I prepare for the week, how I, try and pick items that I'm going to eat, pick recipes, and how I kind of make up these recipes. I, for the past few months, have been like on a meal plan as sorts from this app called Move of Us. It is an amazing app. I love using their workouts and following their programs and little challenges. I had been doing a challenge recently, but I realized that following a meal plan wasn't too good for me. It caused my food thoughts to be like very excessive, and like I was constantly thinking about like, oh my gosh, I need to meet my protein goal, I need to meet my carb goal, I need to be under my fat goal, I need to, do this and get this, and it just ended up being way too much for me to handle at the current moment. It was great for the time being, but at the current moment it's just not feasible right now, which is totally fine. Everyone is entitled to their own exploration of like what they want to eat in their meal plan. Just currently right now, to save mental space in my brain, I am not following it anymore. I am following their workouts, but that should be like a different video. I can take you guys along with me on like my week of workouts, doing a challenge or a program from that app. I have been loving my workouts recently. It is my favorite thing to do, and I love it. My routine's like down packed. Anyway, that's besides the point. That is totally opposite to what we're talking about right now. Yeah, I'm not following a meal plan anymore, which is totally fine. I am now intuitively, I think I'm saying it right, but I am just eating how I go, how I feel like, and still trying to meet in terms of like my protein goal. I don't track it. I don't track how many grams it is, but I kind of have a general idea if I am meeting it or not. If I get to the end of the day and I like kind of look back, I'm like, I don't know if I've had enough. I will make sure I have like a very protein dense dinner, maybe a snack, maybe a protein shake at the end. I have a lot of things. I need to take you guys on like a day of eats, because it's like very different than obviously just the stuff that I meal prep on the Sunday. I have been feeling really good and slay, which is awesome. So how I actually take my like weekly meal prep for work is I focus on creating 4 days worth of breakfast, 4 days worth of lunches, and recently I've been doing like a snack of sorts. I am a girl who loves a little sweet treat. In this video, you'll see my breakfast, my lunch, and my little snack for the week, which, oh my gosh, my snack for the week was amazing. So if you guys want to make it, the recipe will be in the video. I'm not really a lunch person. I know people will probably be like, hey, that's not enough, but I tried when I followed the meal plan. I tried to do the pasta, the protein pasta. I tried doing like sandwiches and stuff, and it just makes me feel ill. It makes me hit that 3 p.m. slump like really bad. I think because of all the carbs and stuff. I'm just not into it. So salads have been making me feel really slay, really good. But as you'll see, I put a lot of nutrient dense food into my salad. It is not just the leaves and tomatoes. It is way more than that. All right, let's start off with brekkie. I love these jars. I got them off Amazon and they're my favorite thing to use. They are so easy to transport to work and they're really cute. So I put a tablespoon of chia seeds. I think it was a tablespoon or 2, probably 1. And then I put some milk. I think it was half a cup. I need to confirm. So sorry. And also you'll see my cat in the background because he really wanted to eat my food. Then I put about 2 tablespoons of protein yogurt. This was YoPro. And then a tablespoon of protein powder. This is by Macro Mike. It's vegan and it makes my tummy feel so good. I only could put a tablespoon because that's all I had left, and I had to do a bulk order, so that is coming soon. So you'll see more protein stuff in the future, but that's all I had. Give it a stir. I put some agave. I love agave, which reminds me I finished it, but it makes everything taste so good. I'm not a maple syrup girly. And then this was where everything went wrong. My cinnamon powder exploded. So you'll see one of these jars are like brown in color, and the rest of the color it's supposed to be a little touch of cinnamon, not the whole thing. But honestly, when I had it the next day for breakfast, it didn't taste too bad. Then I go on my frozen berries. I adore berries. They're the best thing to ever put in my breakfast. I only put berries in my breakfast. Sometimes I put apples, but anyways. I had some frozen raspberries. I had some fresh strawberries I wanted to use, so I used those up. And then I had mixed berry bag because I finished my frozen raspberries. But it also gives a different flavor every day, which is a great thing. Twisted those caps on and put them away in the fridge. And then, yeah, I'll take one every day to work, which is amazing. Next up is lunch, and like I said before, I love a good salad. So here I have cucumbers, avocado, capsicum, snap peas, and a bunch of veggie mix. I think it's got like spinach, rocket, some slices of carrots or whatsoever, but it was yum and it was on sale, so I got it. Just chopping up the whole capsicum. So obviously the whole will be split into 4 days. I didn't want to use a lot of capsicum because they are expensive and your girl was on a budget. But I went in with some little baby cucumbers. I cut like the whole packet up, which was pretty good. I love cucumbers. It's a way to like, I don't know, make you full, but it's like water. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. Then went with the snap peas. I love snap peas. They're amazing. And this was the first time I used them in a salad, which was actually pretty interesting. Gave a bit of a crunch, which was great. Put that all in, and then I went to cut the avocado. I found this trick recently. You can just peel it. I have never known this in my 23 years of my life, but you can peel it and it makes it so much easier to cut, and you don't waste some avocado in the skin, which is amazing. I then had some falafels left over from Aldi, so I just put them quickly on the stove to cook. And this is where the beans come in. I got my chickpeas. I love chickpeas. And yeah, use that whole can, spread it along all 4. I use this miso vinaigrette syrup thing, which was amazing. Then to add some more protein and just like make it a bit more fulfilling, put like a tablespoon or so of light cream cheese, mix it up. I know it looks kind of funny, but when you mix it all up, it looks good and it tastes good. Anyway, put those falafels on top and the dressing, and then you'll see soon I give it a bit of a shake, and that creates that thick dressing all over all the veggies, all the beans, and then it tastes divine. Then this is my sweet treat, my little banana bread. So you go in with 3 super ripe bananas. They have to be super ripe, otherwise it's really hard to crush. Then the soy milk, I had agave, ran out halfway through, so I put some honey. And then here you go, you squish, squish, squish. I think it was about half a cup of milk and then a third of agave. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. Then 2 eggs, they're room temperature. And then I forgot how much melted butter, but I used Nutella because again, trying to minimize the dairy. Mix that all up, try and get all the eggs mixed up, and then 2 cups of, they're supposed to be blanched almond flour, but what I did was just blend almonds in my blender and put them in. So you'll see some chunks of almonds, but they actually tasted really good. Then I think it was a tablespoon of baking powder, but I'll confirm that. And then just go ham with the chocolate chips. I didn't have any dark chocolate chips, I only had white chocolate, so I just put that in. Again, my partner thought that didn't exist after it was cooked, but they were there. They were tasty and they were there. Then just pour it into a pan and cook it. I think I cooked it for about like 45 minutes. Don't put the heat too high because you'll burn the top like I did. So you'll see later that I cut the top off and ate that separately. But in it goes in the oven. And here's the finished product after I cut off the top burnt bit. It was scrumptious and it's nearly gone. So I hope you have enjoyed watching that little meal prep video. If you're really keen, try the recipes and let me know how it goes. I love my chia seed pudding. I love it. It's such a great way to get fiber into your everyday meals. Fiber is great for you. If you're really focusing on protein, you need to make sure you're also focusing on fiber, because otherwise your tummy is gonna get baked up. Very, very different every week. So I'm keen to maybe show you guys a bit more of what I like to make. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. That is generally the gist of what I like to eat in a day, what I focus on and prioritize. And yeah, I hope this little meal prep with me really gave you guys a few ideas of what to scavenge for in your pantry. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking along. This is a very wellness space, so if you're very much into all this like wellness videos, this lifestyle, comfy, cozy vibes, put a subscribe down below. I would be keen to have you guys part of the little weather wellness family. It would be amazing. And yeah, if you want to check out my podcast, I have a link down below. There's also a playlist on my YouTube, so you can scavenge through the videos. There's only a few because I just recently started it, but there are a lot more coming up. I will try and do a podcast every week, which is really, really exciting on Sunday nights. Love you guys, and that's a bye from me.